Alright, in this video we're going to talk about how to make small products sell larger ticket items for you that have a recurring income. And this has been proven techniques that we've used many times. A lot of the big people do it and you don't really see it. It's just very subtle. But I want to go over some of the cool proven techniques where you can make more money selling any kind of item, a small ticket item, an ebook, all the way up to a training system. So let me show you exactly how to do that. Proven technique number one. For a small item such as an ebook, an MP3, a template series, a video series, anything that you offer that's basically a smaller ticket item, anywhere from $9.95 to less than $100 or something like that, you want to create a special autoresponder for it. That's a little bit different than the autoresponder series here. The autoresponder series in this training product that you've been watching this entire time is basically for people who have never bought anything. And this is kicked off by an opt-in for a freebie. Now, when someone finally makes a purchase, your shopping cart or Aweber or anything else that processes the payment on a small ticket or large ticket item kicks off an entirely new autoresponder that's connected to the product sale, which is completely different than the autoresponder series for opt-ins. So you actually have two different autoresponders, one for opt-ins and then one that kicks off for a product sale. So when someone sells a small product, very often they'll deliver it, here, thank you, here's your ebook, download it from this link, and then no autoresponder series. So what I'd like you to do is create an autoresponder that invites them to a bi-weekly workshop or a monthly workshop, some kind of Q&A, any kind of powwow, any mastermind session, anywhere where you can collect live people over to a webinar or a teleclass or anything like that, or even Google Hangout, that you have a captive audience. And this gives an opportunity. There's something very valuable, and a lot of people forget about this, is that people really want to talk to you. And they want to network with other people. They like the opportunity for extra training. And while you may think that you're giving away a bunch of information for free just because they bought an ebook by giving away a free workshop every month, this is what's really going to happen. While you have these customers held captive on the line, whether it's a teleclass or a webinar or anything else, you're doing some training, you're showing your expertise, you're building your credibility, and you're creating brand awareness. And at the very end of each one of these workshops or powwows or mastermind sessions, that's the time to use upsell to a captive audience some personal one-on-one coaching. And you can simply say, to implement the strategies for success as quickly as possible. That is what they're really looking for. So most people don't really want another ebook, and I've heard it explained this way. When you learn to drive, somebody didn't just hand you the manual and said, okay, read this, get behind the wheel and take off. Okay? Nor did they drive you around the whole time in a big do-it-for-you program where everything's done for you, like you're going to be chauffeured around. You're never going to learn to drive in either one of those ways. The only way you really learn to drive is if you learn something with a guide, but then you have somebody in the passenger seat guiding you one-on-one. And that is how people reach success. And no matter what they're doing, they need one-on-one coaching. And they're willing to pay for that. They just need to be offered that service. And if you sell an ebook or anything small, get them into a monthly coaching program where you have them captive in a group session where you're answering questions that they ask and on a live situation, and then upsell personal coaching. And a certain percentage every time will take advantage of that. And monthly coaching can be a subscription, like a monthly thing, or it could be by the hour, however you set up your personal coaching. It's often something that people will pay for each and every month. For as long as you're offering good results and real content, they're going to keep paying you. So as an expert, the highest way you can make the most money is not through a bunch of ebooks and not Kindle and all this other stuff. That can help as lead generators in terms of getting you personal coaching. Personal coaching is the big money that people make. Unless you're selling, 400 Kindle books a month, it's really kind of small potatoes in terms of getting a group coaching or a personal coaching call. So that's what you want to do. And why this works, okay, like I said, people do not want to be handed a guide where they have to figure it out for themselves. Their rate of success in doing and implementing anything out of a guide or an MP3 is very little. They want to speak to the person in charge. They want you, the expert, that will deliver to them the success in the shortest amount of time. That is what they're looking for. So use small items to upsell into monthly free coaching or just a mastermind session. And that can be very minimal, can be either free or just like $3 a month or something. I'd keep it free just to get as many warm bodies on board on a live situation, and then upsell them into personal coaching in a certain percentage. And it's worked for me and everyone else. A certain percentage will buy personal coaching from you. Technique number 2. Also, when selling a small item, you can offer a forum area, which is a little bit different than a live situation. It puts the responsibility of networking and asking questions into the hands of your customer. So if for whatever reason you don't want to be in a live situation, you can always offer a place that's a members only exclusive community of like-minded people. And people love forums because if you've sold an ebook or any kind of MP3 or anything like that, these people all have something in common, whatever it is that you were teaching. So obviously you want to get them together where they can network among themselves, and you can go in and answer questions. You can moderate the forum. You can have them answer questions for you. A virtual assistant can go in and do posts and try to get people motivated into communicating. Forums are a great place where people learn on their own, where you don't need to be there teaching them everything. So, and how we've done that is, and how we've made money from forums is obviously offering them discount only, forum only, member only, other small products and training and monthly coaching and everything else is another place to pitch to what we call a captive audience. So it creates a huge brand awareness and an opportunity to sell more products. So a forum is what you want to do, and of course it can be created in WordPress with wish lists. There's private pages that you can make. There's forum software. I'm not a web designer, so I don't know the exact ways to create forums, but your web designer, ask them how to do it, or you can hire somebody to do it for you, or just Google it and just create an opportunity for a forum where people can get together. I've always used a MemberGate. It's very expensive, but there are cheaper alternatives to that. Of course, the upsell in the forum. Now here's the trick. When someone buys the book or MP3 or small ticket item or whatever it is that you're selling, we always offered it as an upsell right in checkout, and it's added there. So you'll see in checkout the main item. Let's say it's a training system, a video training system, $49.95 or something. And below that, it has a place where there's a monthly $9.95, $10 a month forum or members only area where they can go in and network with like-minded people or learn new things. And they have the opportunity to uncheck that box and just buy the main thing. But about half the time, 50% of the time, people will buy the forum as an add-on in checkout, and then that will recur every month. So literally, I've sold a $40 product before and had people stay in to a $10 a month forum for 18 months. That's $180 extra dollars over a $40 sale. So, and I've sold products in the forum, so who knows how much money that actually turned out. Some of them had led to coaching. Some of this $40 sale turned into thousands and thousands of dollars by the time they took part in a coaching program. So in this regard, I took a small ticket item that was very affordable and squeezed thousands of dollars out of a certain percentage of people. So this is something that you want to do. And with smaller products especially, I don't see this happening. I do see this a little bit more in bigger training systems that are $497 or something like this, that you'll see the big people have, and the smart marketers will always have forums and personal coaching and free monthly mastermind sessions and all this, and they work you through the funnel. But you can easily do this with a $10 product and lead people into a monthly coaching program just by getting them together. Okay, so proven technique number 3, and this is something that's extremely important and always works, and I just kind of touched on it just a second ago. When selling a large ticket item such as $100 or maybe $200 or whatever training system you have, always include what I call the trifecta of product offerings. Do not try to sell them a $197 product and just offer them downloads, a video and some audios and a PDF, and that's it. Okay? Offer them a trifecta, which is physical products, digital products, and personal products. And what I mean by that is digital is going to be your video streaming and your audio downloads. The physical products should be PDFs that are just simply printed out or given to them and told them to print this out and use them as physical checklists or workbooks or fill in the blank kind of things that keep them in line with their training. But the most important part is the personal product. And I always offer it not in the main product section, but as a super bonus that really just clinches the sale at the end of the sales letter. So inside your sales letter, you want to offer a super bonus, which is simply, again, a monthly or bi-weekly mastermind session or workshop or group Q&A, anything like that, and get people together in a captive way. What they really want to do is it gives the customer a safe place to ask questions. And they know that if they buy the product from you, that they're not going to be left to their own devices. You're going to be there to help. And they love that because people left to their own devices will rarely succeed. And I think we all are aware of that. So getting to talk to you will create a guarantee of success. And while they are in your monthly coaching, at the end of every workshop, simply upsell again your monthly, high-priced, recurring, one-on-one coaching with you. And after a number of times where they're listening to you talk, they're definitely going to want to work with you in a more personal, one-on-one fashion. So put the super bonus directly in your sales letter as a super bonus with whatever bonuses you have. You have your main products, you have a couple, 3 or 4 bonuses, and you have your super bonus. And the super bonus is you get to talk to me because trust me, that's what people really want. That's the real value that you offer is getting to talk to you. Needless to say, I'm going to offer an upsell here to you in this. If you want to work with me, I would love to help you. So I have my own monthly subscription coaching called the Business Lifeline Program. And what it is, it's unlimited phone and email consultations with me. And you can go right there to colinmartinconsulting.com/lifeline.html, or you can just click on the link at the bottom of this YouTube video in the description down there, and it'll explain the program of how you can work with me. It's a lot of fun, very informative. I'll go over your entire business from head to toe, make sure all your funnels are correct. I can write these autoresponders and any kind of writing and content and marketing techniques, anything that you can think of. We're going to take your business to the next level. And I got plenty of clients that are very happy about that. And if you want to see their testimonials, you can see them on the sales letter. If you want to, my contact information's on the sales letter. If you want to call me personally and discuss that, I would love to talk to you about that. All right, so this was your super bonus, and I'm really happy that you took advantage of this entire autoresponder series program. Stuff really works. And again, if you want me to write the autoresponders for you and get them going, there's a link for me to do it right back on the thank you page here where all the videos are, and I'll see you over there at the site.